Okay, so I came across this article. It's called "Whitewashing in Hollywood: The Flash fans rally to keep Iris black in the film version." So let me read this article. Another case of whitewashing in Hollywood seems to be in the making, and this time it involves the TV series The Flash. Avid followers of the superhero know that there's something going on, or will eventually go on, between Grant Gustin's Barry Allen and the journalist Iris West, played by Candice Patton. But when rumors began swirling that Iris would be recast as a different race for a movie adaptation, prompted fans to cry whitewashing once more. Whitewashing in Hollywood has taken center stage again recently after two upcoming films decided to cast someone white in a role that was meant to be filled by someone Asian. Popular manga Ghost in the Shell is going to be turned into a film, and the team behind the production has cast Scarlett Johansson as the lead character, who is clearly supposed to be Japanese. And in Doctor Strange, Tilda Swinton became the subject of scrutiny after she was cast as the Ancient One, who is described to be an old mystical Asian man. Rumors of Iris recast started when a blog posted that the upcoming film has cast Imogen Poots in the role of Iris, much to the dismay of the fans who have already enjoyed the diversity that Patton's Iris West brought to the table. Iris West was portrayed as a white woman until CW's The Flash, and fans would seem to prefer it stays that way. In fact, an online campaign has been started using the hashtag #KeepIrisBlack, which aims to get the attention of Zack Snyder, DC Comics, and Warner Brother Pictures. Sorry. The plea of the fans is to keep a beautiful journalist and eventually the wife of Barry Allen as an African American woman. These are the tweets, by the way. Seeing a black woman as a heroine in a big movie would mean so much to me. I'm tired of Hollywood not representing diversity. Keep Iris Black because Hollywood needs more black women as leading ladies. Start the revolution. Seeing everyone gather together to trend Keep Iris Black is making me emotional. This is so important. Representation matters. We matter. Others also cried foul, saying that the fight seems to be a little biased. Tweets from netizens have argued that they're only choosing between an iris that is black or white when she could be a different race altogether. Don't keep Iris black, make Iris Latina, says the tweet. While no official statement has been released on the casting of Iris on the upcoming Flash motion picture, social media remains abuzz over the issue. So yeah, first of all, I have to go over this again because uh, Ghost in the Shell, the main character has never been defined as Japanese, so they're wrong right there. She's half cyborg and half human, and we don't even know the race of the character. So right there, they're wrong. And not defending what Marvel did, but they were in a tricky situation with the Asian one because the main character is Tibetan, and if they cast someone from Tibet to play the ancient one, they would have pissed off the Chinese or China and the Chinese market, and that would not bode well for the movie in China. And casting someone Chinese as the ancient one will also piss someone. So there's whatever they would have done, they would have pissed people off. So I kind of get the political background of the casting of the character, but it only seems to suit when it's whitewashing, not when it's the other way around. Nick Fury, he was a white character and made black. Well, why? I have the stance that if you have a character, race, gender, sexuality, whatever, you should stick to that and write the character that way. And if you don't want to write that character, make a new character. Make a new character in Marvel, DC, or whatever. Make your own interesting character. But when we see Nick Fury becoming black, we see Thor becoming a woman. Thor is a male name in Norway, and we have Johnny Storm becoming black in Fantastic Four, even though he's supposed to be a twin with Susan Storm. We have Power Girl, that's supposed to be a clone of Supergirl, is black, and this just goes on and on. And even with Iris in the original comics, she was a white redhead. You can see this in all the animated stuff and in the comics, where in Flashpoint Paradox, which I just watched, uh, Iris West is white. Yeah, Wally West is white, even in Teen Titans. And we also have where they change sexuality, like Iceman in X-Men, where they change his sexuality. I just don't get it. It's just diversity for diversity's sake, and it doesn't really make sense. So even if they have cast someone, they want to change it because you want diversity in the new Flash film, which makes no. If you don't like the Flash movie or the casting, just go watch the Flash TV show, which is amazing, by the way. But they did race swap the entire West family, so you have to keep that in mind. And there is no outrage or even anything from the media when it's the other way around. But when people are very critical of Johnny Storm, for instance, being cast as a black guy, they're automatically labeled as racists. And what about Catwoman in 2003 with Halle Berry? That was a black Catwoman. That makes no sense. And uh, just the entire idea of diversity for diversity's sake is just stupid. Keep the characters as they are. Make good stories with them. You're not gonna get a better character just because they are of a certain ethnicity or a gender. It doesn't make any sense. So be true to the character, uh, and let DC make the character or the movie they want, and don't restrict them to this whole the diversity nonsense. Let them create what they want to create. That's what I'm gonna leave it with. So let me know what you think of this, and thank you for watching.